Yo, what is going on, everyone? How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah. Okay, I can hear myself. What's up? What's up? How's everyone? Oh man. So, man, we just got out of the movie. Like, just got out of the movie. So tonight's gonna be a weird night because like we literally just got home. Let me say what's up to everybody real quick. So I see a new name in here. I don't know if I've seen this name before. RXYZIFY. What's up? Breaker, Andy, Riptos, Corey, Alexis, let's see, Zaku Zero, Nike, Corey, Joey, 360, Lawrence, my man Johnny's in the house. Johnny, where you been at, man? Commander Wolf is in the car again listening. G-San, what's up? What's up, Sleepy Fox? Kid Robot Builder, Bone Daddy's here. Let's see, Lawrence. Yeah, I said Lawrence. He said, I hope it's good. I'm gonna go see Demon Slayer tomorrow morning. Oh yeah. It says pronounced Raz Ray Ziffy, I guess. Ray Ziffy. He said, what's up, Xeon fan? What's going on, Andy? Cowboy 375. Yeah, that's a new name. It says, evening everyone. Howdy to the university team. What's going on? Said COVID shot had me dying last week. Jesus Christ, that sucks, man. But yeah, what's going on, everyone? So yeah, we literally just got in from seeing Demon Slayer. Like, we just got home. Johnny said he seen it again on Monday. So yeah, it was pretty good. What's up, Mark? What's going on, man? It was actually pretty good. Tonight's probably gonna be like a chit chat night because, like I said, we just got here. I don't have anything prepared to work on or nothing because like we literally just walked in the house. I just barely was able to get the computer up and running for stream. So yeah, Legendary Tater, what's going on? Links P says Nick at Mecha Warehouse just ended his stream. Okay, what's going on? So yeah, we'll probably get some over from Nick's stream. Welcome. Johnny said, but that Mortal Kombat though, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I figured tonight we'll probably just sit around and enjoy each other's company tonight. It might be a little bit of a short stream because we're a little tired. Cause yeah. So she did her hair. It's blonde. It's been blonde for a little while, hasn't it? Johnny hasn't been here for a couple of streams. He's been gone for a couple of streams, so he might just not have seen it for a little bit. Yeah, it could be the lighting a little bit, but yeah, no, it's like blonde at the bottom, you know. So let me see here. Yeah, sorry if I like stumble around a little bit on tonight's stream because yeah, we just got here. All right, so we're gonna do our well, Mark said he hasn't seen Mortal Kombat yet. I'm not gonna do any spoilers for those of you who are getting ready to go into Mortal Kombat or into Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna give y'all any spoilers. I'm gonna do, my best to avoid it, but we'll still briefly talk about it a little bit. So Synthesis Grass, what's going on, man? What's that, baby? Oh, you want to go first? Let me make sure I turn your mic on. My bad. Let me make sure I turn your mic on. Let me give my couple of shout outs. I do have a couple of shout outs real quick that I want to do. Ifrig32 says, haven't seen them, but I don't plan on seeing either. You don't plan on seeing either? Oh man. All right, hang on. Let me give my couple of shout outs before I get too off track. So first thing I want to say is well, obviously, thanks for everyone for being here tonight. Glad you guys could come out and make it. It's always wonderful to hang out with you guys on Saturday. But I got to give a shout out to all of my patrons because just the other day we reached 25 patrons, which is an absolutely incredible milestone. I know I still got to go in and get their stuff set up, ready to go, as well as get them like rights on the Discord and all that stuff. We've just been crazy busy with the house and all this running around, but just want to give a shout out to all my patrons. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of y'all. So thank you. And yeah, 25 was a crazy number, right? Let me see. Oh, you wanted to say something? What did you want to say?
Is my mic on?
Yeah, your mic's on.
No, I just wanted to give my first take on Mortal Kombat. That's all.
Oh, you
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready.
So you wanted to go directly into
Yeah,
Mortal
I just
Kombat?
want to, put my 2 cents in.
It said, watch God Eater on Netflix last weekend. It was pretty good. Mortal Kombat was trash. Good lord. It's already begun. It's already begun. All right, so let's talk about without giving any spoilers, because still some people that want to see it, right? Rightfully so. So I would say you want to talk about, because Mortal Kombat has really hurt things.
Yeah, I want to go first with this.
I'm sorry if there's not too much gunpla building tonight, because like I said, we're just getting in the house, but let's just hang out. Everybody, make sure you got a nice little something to drink. I just got a little Heineken tonight. Something slight, just a little something slight tonight. We're just hanging out with you guys tonight, and so I'll let you go ahead, because Mortal Kombat is really your thing. So.
Alright. Well, first off, before I give my 2 cents. Yeah, I won't give any spoilers, but before I get my 2 cents, thank you everybody that supported the wax shop. I really appreciate it. It's like my passion to make wax. I know that sounds really weird, but it's something I love to do, and honestly, if I could do it full time, I totally would. But I'm not at that stage yet. But you got the link? You got the shop link?
Oh man.
I sent it to you.
My bad. I let you. It's not often that I get to sit back and let you talk. I'm over here, vibing out, chilling. Usually I have to do all the talking. Hang on. My bad. You want me to put up a link, huh? My bad. I got you.
So
go ahead.
We're almost sold out. So that's really huge. I know the quantity wasn't a lot. But just thank you guys so much for just supporting, and you guys are family to us, and we love you guys. I swear, I when we first started, and this is off topic, but when we first started this stream thing, I was just so nervous and didn't want to come on here, but this is the norm for us now. If
she thought I was absolutely
today,
ridiculous for
tonight,
talking to people on the internet.
Jared
That's what she thought.
Was I don't know, should we do stream tonight? I'm yeah, we should do stream. We're home, and we're on time. Let's do it.
Yo, we just barely made it. I was getting ready to tap out, guys. I was about to tap out.
Yeah, for real. But I don't know. I just love hanging out with you guys. So, and I know Jared does too. All right, so now my 2 cents on Mortal Kombat. All right, first off, I just want to say, I feel without giving any spoilers, I feel the actors and actresses that they have selected to play these roles in Mortal Kombat, some of them really hit the nail, and some of them was just shit. I'm gonna be real honest. It's kind of like X-Men, with X-Men, for example, Professor Xavier and the Beast were on point. You know what I'm saying? But there are some, characters in there that the actors and actresses that they selected was just garbage. What? These people don't even fit the role. What? So, I know you're nodding your head over there because you agree.
No,
they're
telling me to do
stuff. But, yeah, and then with okay, so that was one thing that totally was a turn off. The second thing was, some of these people's acting in this movie was just yo, why would you choose people
Bring the mic closer.
Oh. I'm just gonna say that one of the characters on there, I don't know if I can say their name. Alright, I'm gonna just say Shang Tsung, okay? Everybody knows Shang Tsung was in this movie. Just like Shang Tsung was in the other movie, the first one. Okay? This guy did not the word just cannot come out my mouth right now, because and I'm sorry, Goro, you can't fuck up Goro, okay? If you fuck up Goro, something's seriously wrong. I mean, Goro's one of them characters that you just can't mess up. So yeah, I'm just gonna say with Shang Tsung. There was other characters in there that was kind of off. And then the other thing was, some of the acting was just crap. I don't know. How do you feel about the acting? You think the acting was good? I think for some people the acting was mediocre.
So for me, there's like a single word that wraps up the entire Mortal Kombat movie.
Garbage?
Right? Nah, the word would not be garbage.
Okay.
Right? The movie for me was a decent movie. I will say I'm very glad that we didn't watch like too many trailers and stuff like that, because it's definitely one of those movies where the best parts are kind of exposed in the trailers. Did you get what I'm saying? So if you watch all the trailers, you've pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But the one word I would use for this movie that just kind of botched it a little bit is pacing. For me, the pacing is what got botched completely on this movie. I think it suffers from what a lot of movies suffer from when you have like a lot of characters in there and you're trying to like draw all of, you're trying to tell everybody's backstory and there's just too many people. The same problem with like Justice League, right? The original Justice League. Nobody really gets enough screen time. You know what I mean? Same thing that you would probably have with like the Avengers and Marvel and stuff if they didn't have all the movies that they have. But yeah, the pacing was just wrong. It was just so wrong. The main dude, like I don't even know what he was supposed to be.
He was shit. That's what he was. He was shit. Pure shit.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the acting, there was I don't want to say the acting was horrible. There was a couple of places where I felt like the actors didn't mesh well together. Whoever that main dude was, and the chick that played,
Sonya Blade.
Yeah, and the main dude and the chick that played Sonya Blade, right? They didn't have good chemistry in my opinion. And yeah, it was just kind of like things were just happening a little too quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gave him a gold shirt. Like, I don't know what the hell that was about. Yeah, and what Alex is saying is true too. You don't expect it to be a good movie. You want to see some fun fights. That's partially true, I think. I think it's one of those movies where, like, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan and you just want to see some fighting, then, for like nostalgia purposes, then it might be a decent movie for you. But even then, there wasn't that many fatalities like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just for me, it was just pacing was jacked throughout this movie. The main character was neutered pretty much the entire movie. Sonya Blade, she was a badass the whole movie, right? For the most part, she was a badass for the whole movie. However, while everybody else struggled to find their superpower, whatever that may be, as soon as she got her mark, she had her superpower, like instantly.
It didn't even make no sense.
And I'm saying, now mind you, I'm saying this very lightly so that I don't give away too much for people that want to actually see it. So I'm not explaining like in detail. But yeah, she got her shit immediately. You know what I'm saying? After everybody else struggled. The best story, the most fleshed out story was really about Scorpion and freaking
Sub-Zero.
Huh?
Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
Yeah, and Sub-Zero, sorry. Yeah, that was the best part. They could have, honestly, it would have been a better movie if they focused the entire movie on the two of them and let everybody else be like side pieces for later movies. You know what I mean? Because we got the most complete story out of it from them two.
I don't even understand what the main actor's purpose was in this movie. Like,
yeah, I have no idea. I don't know why he was even in the movie.
Yeah, they could have just cut him out this whole damn movie because he had no purpose in this movie. I'm sorry.
I don't even know why they were there or why he was there. I have no idea why that dude was there. Yeah, exactly. CB Fox said I'd want a movie about those two. The end. Yeah, they could have did the whole movie on the two of them. honest to God, they could have did the whole movie on the two of them, and it would have been fire.
I think the best part was the 7-minute opening of the movie. That was like the best part of the whole freaking movie.
Yep.
It was misleading
The new guy
because
who gets
you
pulled
have
in.
the first 7 minutes of the movie that's like, oh man, this is a great like opening, and then I don't know what happened. And just
Oh, he was supposed to be the creator character. That's what it is.
What is that?
That's what. You know how Mortal Kombat, like the game where you could create your character, create a character. That's that fool.
you could create a character. I've
Yeah,
never
like
heard
make
of
your
this.
own character. Like you know how like most games give you the ability to pick a character or create your own character.
I've never heard of this before.
You never seen this?
Nah.
Thing? How many fighters do you play?
Which Mortal Kombat game is this?
I don't. Just in general, most fighting games have an option for you to create your own character.
I don't think any Mortal Kombat game had that feature.
It makes sense though. It definitely makes sense for this movie because we had no idea who the fuck he was.
He looked like Aquaman.
He didn't look like no damn Aquaman. Don't disrespect
Aqu-
Aquaman
look,
like that.
Aquaman had
Don't
that like
disrespect
gold looking
Aquaman like that.
chest piece. Like, yeah,
No,
what the fuck?
no,
It was
no,
like Aquaman
no.
we were watching. Like,
Jesus Christ. No, he did not look like no damn Aquaman. No. That makes sense,
he
though.
Did, though. He did.
He was the most boring creative character. He really was. Never played a wrestling game from the 90s. I thought Takeda was Scorpion's descendant. Who the fuck was Cole? So yeah, he was his descendant, but even that story didn't make sense. Well, let's. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because we'll start getting into spoilers. But yeah, for me, it was just pacing. You know what I'm saying? It should have been a slower movie. It probably could have been a 4-hour movie in itself. You know, they did very good on the story for Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They got their time, as well as like their backstory, which was, we got to see like why they had this conflict, where it stemmed from, yada yada yada. Jax's story was probably one of the better filled out stories in there too. We took a little bit of time with him, because we got to see him, normal, got to see him get that shit broke off and then rebuilt. So his story was pretty straight.
Liu Kang was shit.
Oh yeah, Liu Kang.
I thought Liu Kang in this movie was hot garbage.
Yeah. So Johnny, I see Johnny said up here, they did Kung Lao dirty. So yeah, even with Kung Lao, right? He also fell victim to bad pacing, right? Because Kung Lao, essentially, that whole second half of the movie, Kung Lao was essentially the baddest motherfucker out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of all of the people that were there, Kung Lao was pretty much that guy, right? He was kicking ass. He even performed that fatality just for him to be fucking murdered in like less than 3 seconds. I wasn't upset that he died. He should have died to that dude, but like it should have been a little bit more drawn out. You know what I'm saying? We should have got like a longer fight scene.
A little more dramatic.
It should have been way more dramatic for him to be as strong as he was. You know what I'm saying? As they presented him through that second half right there, it should have took more than 3 seconds for him to fucking get chopped off you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The other dude, what's the fire dude?
Liu Kang, the trash hot garbage one.
Oh, the fire? Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Liu
yeah.
Kang.
Yeah. He was hot garbage.
Yeah, he was hot garbage.
He was absolutely hot
His acting
garbage.
was
I don't know what the fuck.
Like the person they selected for that was trash. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. They had how many years to make this damn movie?
So Liu Kang and Kung Lao, they referred to each other as cousin. So yeah, Liu Kang was like a little kid. He was like a little kid. But he referred to Brumman as cousin. Johnny Cage, they set it up to show that Johnny Cage could be in a second movie, but Lord Jesus, please don't make a second one. not like this. You know what I mean? This could use, a director's cut of its own, just based on on Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I would go down that route. That was, that whole story could have been hot. You know.
They just need to fire everybody and then just remake the movie and hire all new people.
Yeah, drop that little creative character dude. Drop him. Recast the dude that played Scorpion. Like, he's a pretty famous like actor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's pretty. I think everybody else in that movie, I'm trying to think. Everybody else in that movie is relatively new or relatively a nobody. But the dude that played Scorpion, he's a known fucking boss, especially among like Asian dramas.
Well, he should have done his damn research before he joined that movie.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I forget what his name is, but somebody might know his name. The dude that plays Scorpion. Hang on, let me see. He's got a resume. He's got a resume. Hold up, let me see. What is that dude's name?
Was he in like fighting movies or something?
Yeah, he's been in quite a few movies. Hold up, I'm gonna tell you guys. Hold on. He's crap. Let me see. The film. Let me see here. What is his name? Cole Young, which is ridiculous. Sonya Blade. Where's Scorpion? Yeah. So I don't know how to pronounce his name, but his last name is Sanada, right? Let me see some of the stuff that he's been in. I know he's been in a lot of shit, Let me see what they got him on here. Bullet Train, Army of the Dead, Avengers Endgame, Life, Minions, Mr.
Avengers?
Holmes, yep. 47 Ronin, Railway Man, Wolverine. He was in that. Let's see, Speed Racer, Rush Hour 3. I think everybody remembers him from Rush Hour 3. Yep. The Last Samurai. Yep, with Tom Cruise. That's an old joint from 2003. Let me see, what else is he in? He's been in a lot of shit. Ring 2, Ring. I'm trying to think of anything big, any big ones that stick out to me. House of Fire, Royal Surge, Ninja Wars, Fall Guy. He's been in a lot of shit. I feel like there's something else really big that he's been in. Cause he's not new at all. That's what they got for theater. Oh, Westworld. That's right. He did play in He is in Westworld right now. The Last Snip, Accident, Lost. Let's see what else. I'm trying to see if anything I noticed. Bless you. Yeah, I don't know. Bunch of stuff. Matter of fact, can I pull up let me do this so you guys can see. Hold up. Window capture. Chrome. Let's see. There you go. This dude right here. I'm sure everybody, like, once you see his face, you probably be like, "Oh yeah." I mean, he's, like I said, he's a veteran in this game. You know, he's not really new. But yeah, he played his part good. I thought he did a great job. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's an awesome dude. He's been in tons of stuff. Yeah, I know, right? This dude is 60, man. Can y'all believe that? This dude is 60.
I didn't know that.
But he's been in a ton of stuff.
Dang.
Oh, thanks, G-San. I just saw you put his name up there for me too. Yeah. He's been in a lot of stuff. So yeah, he played Scorpion. He did a good job. They could have did the whole thing around him. If I were to do another one, I'd do the whole thing around him. Oh no, Mr. Jahan, you are perfectly on time to say that. Yeah, we didn't need him at all. We did not need him at all. So yeah. You know, it was, for me, it was I would give it a What would you give it on a scale from 1 to 10?
A -10.
A -10?
That's how bad it was. Yeah.
I wouldn't give it a negative.
Like okay, I think you have to keep in perspective that like I've been a long time fan of Mortal Kombat. Like I played the games, you know, I watched all the movies. I've been waiting for this movie to come out. So for me, it's like tremendously, like heart-wrenchingly, deep soul, you know, disappointing for me because like Mortal Kombat, I grew up.
So
with
you were
Mortal
more
Kombat.
invested. I wasn't that invested in it, but Jason just reminded us. Yes, he was Jackie Chan's brother in Rush Hour 3. Remember his brother? He was fighting with his brother. You probably don't remember that, do you? Yeah. Yeah, he was fighting with his brother in Rush Hour 3. Yep. Let's see. Oh, what are the cats getting into? I hear shit breaking in the background. Here we go. This is what you want. Yeah, you might want to go see what that was. Yeah, there we go. That was him in Rush Hour 3. If you don't recognize him, you probably recognize him now. So said I'm gonna see it again at the movies at the Demon Slayer on Monday. So now I would probably have given it like I'd give the movie in general probably like a B. It's definitely not a movie that I would rush to see again. You know, it's one of those movies you see it one time, you're pretty much done with it. You know. So that was that. I think it's mostly an attempt to create a new movie franchise, and the goal is to bring it as many new fans as possible. That's very possible. Johnny said he's rushing to see it again. I think Johnny's trolling. I think he's trolling. I don't think Johnny's gonna go see it again. It's probably a terrible movie for anyone who is familiar with the franchise, but it does enough groundwork to give new people decent understanding. So that's possible. That's possible. He said, "Oh, you got to take a picture at the movies." That sounds like a waste of $7, or however much the ticket was. We watched it on HBO Max. Why is it all the movies made from fan bases off of games and comics always end up like crap or shit? The only movie they did right is Deadpool. So I think that kind of goes towards like what I've said for a while now about like how they do anime stuff, like, and what I mean like anime live action stuff, because I know we're getting ready to get into Demon Slayer, but like, you know, Dragon Ball, or even video games based off of anime titles. You know, they only ever really do enough just to you know, pull in enough money. Not, you know, we can't get like a major, you know, production studio behind one of these movies, you know. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the West doesn't really put too much, you know, stock in it for whatever reason. How many video game movies are very good? We'll have to go down the list. That's a good question. We have to go down the list.
They made a Street Fighter movie, didn't they?
They did, and that was kind of in the same realm of the Mortal Kombat.
But I can't remember if
it's just good because it's old. Some of that stuff is just good because it's old. Like Tank Girl. Tank Girl is kind of a horrible movie, but it's good because it's old.
Doesn't that Alita girl have a game?
Alita? I don't think she has an anime. I think.
I know there's an anime, but I thought there was a game.
I don't know if she has a game.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know if it's a game. Don't knock Mario Brothers. Just so goddamn campy and raw. Julia hams it up as Bison. What? But yeah. But definitely, I mean, go see it. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, go see it. You know, you'll still get a kick out of it. You know, you may be a little upset with some of the direction that things went, but you know, Sonic was pretty good. I didn't get to see the Sonic. Street Fighter 1994. Yeah, Alita was pretty good. Battle Angel was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jean-Claude Van Damme. That was pretty. That was I see that's like classic, you know, cult classic at this point. So all right, so now the next thing is we got to talk about
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Good Lord Jesus, let's talk about Demon Slayer, people. Let's talk about Demon Slayer. Now, in comparison to Mortal Kombat, Demon Slayer was fucking amazing.
It was incredible.
It was on point. You need to go if you're kind of on the edge about seeing it, you need to go see it. It was absolutely awesome. So if you watch the first season of Demon Slayer, then like me, you probably assumed that the majority of the movie was going to be about the flame dude, right? Well, I'll tell you, without getting into too much detail, you're wrong. The majority of the movie is not about him. And I thought that it was going to be mostly about him, you know? However, even though the majority of the movie wasn't about him, he got about 25%. But his 25% was absolutely incredible. And the other 75% of the movie was also incredible. They did a great job of like coming right off the back of season 1. And all the stuff that you expect from like a good movie, this movie had, right? It's definitely it's not a movie that you would want to like if you don't know Demon Slayer, you don't want to necessarily jump into this movie right in the middle, because you're not going to really get there's not a lot of character development for most of the characters. So, you're going to want to have seen, season 1. I wouldn't say it's a jump off point for you, because you're going to be kind of confused. So definitely watch the anime first, or the season 1 first. But even with that said, we got some character development for Flame Dude. Actually, I'm just calling Flame Dude for the moment because I don't know how to properly pronounce his name. So, you know what I'm saying? So we got some character development for him. We got some character development for Tanjiro, and that's about it. We just about the two of them. The story really revolves around the two of them for sure. Ren Goku. Okay, there we go. Ren Goku. Look at that. Learning things already. So, yeah, definitely go check it out. You guys will definitely enjoy it. Like you said, are you hyped for season 2? Oh yeah. I'm really hyped for season 2. I'm hoping that we get season 2 like midsummer, maybe late summer. I think the series is on Netflix. I think it is, Mark. I think so. Don't quote me, but I think it is on there right now. So, and yeah, I mean, they seem to be sticking kind of close to the script. I was kind of curious to see what they were gonna do with that, because if you've gotten into any of the manga version, shit gets a little crazy. Shit get a little crack. I didn't know how far down the, and I guess that's still to be seen how closely they're gonna stick to it, but who's my favorite? I think my favorite is the butterfly chick right now. That and the dude with the snake. Yeah. The dude with the snake. I forget what his name is.
The one with the eyes that are like red.
Is his eye red? Hold on. Let me see.
No. I know who you're talking about. You talking about the black crow? I like the guy with the
They all have black crows, but
there's
their
one
crows
guy,
are like dressed up.
specifically the one that Tanjiro meets initially.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, I mean, I know who you're talking about. He's cool too, but nah, not him.
That's because you're a snake. That's why you like
The one with the snake. Yeah, because I'm a year of the snake.
Oh
So,
my god.
what is that dude's name? Hold up, let me see. Yeah, he's the serpent. Obana Igiro. Yeah, there we go. Yep, snake dude. Thanks, Nike. Yeah, I'll see if I can pull up his. I don't want to pull up really the wiki because if you're not careful with the wiki, you'll start reading shit you ain't got no business reading and start spoiling it for yourself. So real quick, that guy right there, that dude right there. Wait, image gallery. Let's see. Can we just see image? Yeah, that dude. Him, and then the butterfly chick. So you have to be careful because you start spoiling shit for yourself. Let me close that out. This chick. Yep, Shinobu. Butterfly chick. This chick right here. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping late or mid summer. I'm sure they want to try to pick up a little bit of money off of the movie, but I think it definitely I think it could definitely go back to being number one. I think it could go back to being number one, the number one anime out. Although it's got to kind of fight. It's got to fight. What's the other name? The other one with the finger.
With the finger.
Yeah, with the finger.
With this anime?
Huh?
With this anime?
No. The other. It's a whole other anime.
Attack on Titan?
No, not Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's dead. It's not fighting Attack on Titan. It's got to fight with
Oh, Jujutsu.
Jiu-Jitsu. Yes, thank you, Johnny. Jiu-Jitsu. Yes, both of y'all. It's got to fight with Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu is on point right now. So the two of them, I think are the number one animes right now.
I don't know. I still feel like Demon Slayer is number one for me. Just like the flow of the story.
I mean, it's hot. Don't get me wrong.
It's just like so in sync. Like it's just on some other shit.
Yeah, but Jiu-Jitsu's.
I mean, Juju is good too, but I feel like it's not as flowy as Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jiu-Jitsu is a little more. It's more at the front of people's minds because it's been out. Other than the fact that the movie just came out, so this is definitely good promotion for the movie or for the series. So hopefully they come with season 2. Don't wait too long. Because we've already been waiting, so you gotta strike while the iron's hot. So, what's up, Neffy? What about My Hero Academia? My Hero Academia is hot. My Hero Academia is definitely top tier in my opinion. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If I had to say top 3, it would probably be these 3, honestly. My Hero, Jiu-Jitsu, and Demon Slayer right now. I'm trying to think if there's any other animes out right now that would push them out of any one of those out of the top 3, and I can't think of anything.
You talking about like ongoing anime or just anime in general?
Just ongoing anime. We don't want to talk about ongoing anime. We don't want to talk about stuff that's not being produced right now. Can you think of anything? I think for me it would probably be those 3. What's up, Eduardo? Boruto? Nah, not for me. You can't think of anything? One Piece? Nope, not One Piece. Not One Piece would be close, but it's not gonna. It wouldn't push any one of these 3 out of the top 3. I don't think. Not for me. But One Piece would be close. One Piece is. I've
never seen One Piece.
JoJo, no. Oh no, I was gonna say though about Demon Slayers. So the way that Demon Slayers is setting up its antagonist reminds me a lot of Bleach. So I don't know. We got any Bleach fans in here? Any Bleach fans? Let me see. One Piece's legacy. It's old. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's been running for quite some time now. Yeah, Bleach is good. Speaking of Bleach, are you excited for the Bleach anime returning? Yes, kind of. We'll see what they do with it. I gotta see what they do with it. Of course, he loves Bleach. So those of you who are fans of Bleach, you guys remember the Arrancar arc, right? Like when they went down to like Huchamundo and shit. Y'all remember that? And we started getting like double tier antagonists, where it was like lower and top tier antagonists, right? This like Demon Slayers is set up very, very much like that. Much like that. Because you've got like Inuyasha sequel. Whoa. Jason said there's an Inuyasha sequel? Hold up.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
I knew about that, but I've never seen the series in general.
No. Now, hang on. We're not talking about the one with the kid, right?
No, they're like full grown.
Because they already had a sequel that came out like, I want to say like late last year. It's not necessarily it's a sequel kind of, but the story is not about Inuyasha. So are we talking about another sequel that is about Inuyasha? Because Inuyasha was my shit.
Was it so okay? So
I adored Inuyasha.
okay, you adored it. So how good was it? Is it better? Is it equivalent to Demon Slayer?
Oh, wait, say this again?
You said you adored Inuyasha. So if you were to make a comparison to someone that's never seen it, would you compare it that anime as good as Demon Slayer would be?
No, I wouldn't compare. I wouldn't compare Demon Slayer with Inuyasha. Inuyasha, okay. So, I mean, it's kind of like how nowadays, like Mortal Kombat. This current Mortal Kombat was rated R.
But Johnny just said it's better than Demon Slayer.
What the Yashime?
Yeah.
So Yashime or whatever, how the hell that one is the
Inuyasha.
new. Yeah. So
He said Inuyasha is better than Demon Slayer.
but he also said it's a different type of anime, which I would agree with. Because it's not. I feel like Demon Slayer is faster paced, and it's just older. Like I wouldn't compare them just because like it's set. It's some the original Inuyasha is way older, so like it's just gonna feel older. Like you know what I'm saying? Demon Slayer. I would say Demon Slayer is better than. But
Yeah, duh.
But they're in two different like
Yeah, but
errors.
even though they're two different errors, I can straight up say, hey, Demon Slayer's are way better than Sailor Moon. On like, you can't even.
But I think some of that has to do with like the way of the times and like how you consume what it is you're trying. For example, I would say the new Mortal Kombat, as bad as it was better than the old one.
No, I would have to disagree with you.
I would say
have
it was
to
better than the
disagree
old
with
one.
you. I'm sorry.
The old one is just nostalgic. Like it's that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of them old movies are not really great movies. Like they're just nostalgic movies. That's what I was saying earlier. Tank Girl is kind of a horrible movie. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter is kind of a horrible movie.
But on the flip side, at least the first Mortal Kombat had a start and an end. The new Mortal Kombat just had a start to the middle to the nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If we were on at the same time, the one that we just watched people would like better. I mean, even though it was corny, but it had some great fatalities, and Scorpion was nasty.
I mean, it had a couple.
For the fact of Scorpion and Sub-Zero, just the two of them made it a better movie than the old one.
Yeah, but they only showed up like a couple minutes out of the whole movie. The movie was like 2
and
hours.
that made the whole movie. That would be the only reason. The only reason to sit through that movie again would be to watch their scenes.
But that's not for me. That's not enough to say that this Mortal Kombat was better than the first one.
But you wouldn't even watch the old one again. You'd fall asleep 10
I've
minutes
always
in.
watched
You would fall asleep. Come on, let's be real. You would fall asleep 10 minutes in on the old one.
No, I always watched like the first one.
You know. No Fuck says I love trash anime. Mataka, what's going on, brother? Still prefer Rema over Inuyasha. What about the new Hiragasi anime? I have no idea about that one. Mataka said he liked it. Just finished it at a friend's house. The old one was just that's what I'm saying. all of the old movies, if we really want to be honest with ourselves, okay, all the old movies kind of suck. They kind of suck.
But you can't compare.
The new ones suck too.
You can't sit here and say that because you gotta think that movie was made in like decades ago. We're now in 2021. Think about like the graphics, the technology.
But see, the point that you're making right now is exactly the point that I was making.
I'm talking about the story though. I'm not talking about the graphics and all that shit.
Yeah, you are. The point that you were just making is exactly the point that I was making when trying to compare Inuyasha and Demon Slayer.
I'm talking about the story though. I'm not talking about graphics.
They have the same damn story.
Who has the same?
Both of the Mortal Kombats. They're the same story. It's Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat. It's the same story. Other than the fact that they added that creator player.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. You said it's the
same story. Goddamn story.
But it's not the same story because clearly, if you compare the old Mortal Kombat story to the new one, clearly, like I said, the old Mortal Kombat at least has a start and an end, and this one, the new one, doesn't have a start to an end.
There's a start to an end.
No, it's not. The whole point.
It is. It's just too fast.
No.
There's a start.
No.
There's a start.
There's not.
There's a start, a middle. Yeah, there is. How much you want to bet? I can give you a very defined start, middle, and end to the new Mortal Kombat movie.
Go ahead, give it to me. And I'll tell you why it's not.
They start the movie way back in the old times, right? With Scorpion and Sub-Zero. That's the start of the movie. It's a damn good start.
I agree.
Damn good start.
Keep on.
Okay. Then they jump to the middle, modern day, right? Where they have his ancestor and Jax, and they have this whole build-up of trying to find everybody, get them together, and then train them, and da-da-da-da-da, right? And then they have the conclusion of them deciding that, we just gonna, take it to the house right now. So there is a start, middle, and end.
Let me just stop you right there.
It just sucks.
Let me just stop you right
and
there.
It's too
Let me just
fast.
stop. The whole point of Mortal Kombat is to have a tournament. There wasn't even a fucking
tournament. I don't care.
Hold on.
Look, I don't even care about that part.
You spoke.
Look, Plamo in the house. What's up, Plamo?
There was no tournament. Therefore, the story ends.
Who cares? I don't think anybody in here really all the movie really cares that they had the tournament itself.
It should. That's the whole point of Mortal Kombat. That's the whole point of having chosen people for Mortal Kombat tournament.
I don't think anybody cares. I don't think anybody. Your whole point of watching it was just to see them. Like I honestly, I don't care that they didn't have a tournament. You know what I'm saying? They can have a tournament, in movie 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? We can do this Dragon Ball Z stuff. So look, check it out. Okay, if it's you got like 6 characters, right? Right? All these different characters that all deserve their own fleshed out backstory and whatever. There's no reason why we can't take our time and do this Dragon Ball style and get to the tournament that way. You know what I'm saying? And have
but the same Dragon Ball.
We're on Fast and Furious goddamn 9. They got Fast and Furious 9 coming out.
If that's the case, the whole damn Mortal Kombat tattoo is meaningless. Then what's the point of even being a chosen one?
What does that have to do with anything?
The whole point of Mortal Kombat is there are chosen people to enter this tournament to fight for Earth. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying
is, why you keep cutting
we can have the build-up. You can have the build-up.
Can I please speak?
Let me see what's everybody saying here. No tournament equals trash. You both need to play MK on this stream to settle it. Now, she don't want these hands, Mark. She don't want these hands.
All right, look. Tattoo, whatever, birthmark, whatever. The point is, there is a set purpose for why these individuals have this birthmark. Okay? And this set purpose, okay, is to, quote unquote, be a chosen one to enter a tournament. This damn movie just went like, oh, you know what? Just fuck it. Just everybody just fuck it. Let's just go, just kill them in advance, and that's it. That's the end of the movie. That's exactly what happened. At least the first one, they actually, had the chosen ones. They actually did the tournament like they were supposed to. Now, whether they want to cheat during the tournament and fight, cool, whatever. But it's like they didn't even have a fucking tournament. It's just like, hey, let me show up right here and just try to kill you all.
Are you done?
You may proceed.
Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just all heated up. Go ahead.
Like I was saying, okay? All right. Nobody cares that they didn't have a damn tournament. We could do this Dragon Ball Z style. All they needed to do, right, was flesh out. This whole movie could have been about just Sub-Zero and Scorpion. We could roll that into the next movie, and we could be 5-6 movies down the line before we actually hit the actual tournament. There's plenty of story and conflict in there to flesh everybody out. You know what I'm saying? The tournament, we can actually have a tournament whenever. You know what I'm saying? All we care about was having a good story, filling in some of these gaps, and having some good ass fights.
But it didn't have any of those. It had a couple good fights.
Well, we had a couple good fights, right? But then they rushed the rest of it. But that's the point that I'm making. Like we didn't need it. The movie would not have been a better movie if they had the tournament. It was already way too fast. So just imagine. You think it was a bad movie now, right? You already think it was a bad movie, and it was a rushed movie, right? And it moved along too quickly. The pacing was too fast. You already think that. Just imagine how bad it would have been to have had all of that and have them take turns fighting each other in a tournament. Yeah, it would have been fucking retarded. It would have been ridiculous. The movie would have opened up and they would have immediately teleported into the ring. They would have had like 2 or 3 strikes back and forth, and the whole thing would have just went. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was already too fast.
So I'm gonna give you an example.
And you have that problem anytime you have a look, you had your turn to talk. It's my turn, okay? Anytime you have a movie that has a lot of characters like this, it's hard to give everybody their fair share of the limelight. So that's why I say, they should have just like focused on Scorpion and Sub-Zero in this movie, do their thing. You can still have everybody else in the movie, but don't try to delve into their story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do like Sub-Zero and Scorpion at the beginning of this movie, and then shift into Jax and Sonya at the end of this. And then that be the movie. The next movie, jump into 2 more. Maybe you then jump into Sonya and Gojo, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Slowly bring all these people in, and then we get down to like movie 4, and then we get to the tournament.
All right, so
and that joint would have been hot.
All right, so I'm gonna give you an example, okay, of what this to me is like, okay? So imagine, I'm sure everybody has seen the Saw movie or Jigsaw, okay? The whole premise of that movie is Jigsaw, Saw, whoever, kidnaps a group of people, and once... No, hold on, just wait, I'll get there. A group of people, and he wants them to see, like, what they've done, why they're there. Like, that's the whole purpose of the movie, is, like, so that those people that were kidnapped, understand their wrongdoings, right? So imagine Mortal Kombat and Jigsaw. All right, you have Jigsaw, the movie, and Jigsaw kidnaps all these people, right? And instead of trying to like go through the pieces, have them solve, why they're there, what they did wrong, Jigsaw just says, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna kill them all. Let me just go ahead and kill them. That's exactly what Mortal Kombat is like. It's like the story, the whole premise of that movie is not there.
And I agree with you.
Like,
but I agree with you. But that's exactly why I'm saying having them have had the tournament would not have made that issue any better, because even with the little bit that we got, it was already too fast. That's what I'm saying. If you had tried to add the actual tournament in there too, then it would have just been even worse. You know what I'm saying? It needed to be a slower paced movie. It was already too fast.
I mean,
longer, but that's what I mean. Slower paced movie would have made it a longer movie.
I mean, I think the whole, attempt of them trying to like cheat and come earlier would have been fine had they added the tournament later, but it's like they never did. It's like they were just like, hey.
That's what I'm saying. That's where we disagree. I think the tournament should have been a whole nother movie. I don't think it should have been in this movie at all.
If I said look at Gup on your camera, that's your camera.
Gup, what you doing, girl? Every time you get back there, man, last time you was back there, you knocked a whole box of cookies off. Yeah. Whole box of cookies off over here. We got some sleepies in your eye, girl. Come here. Oh my God. But yeah, That's why. Let me see what's going on here. We've been going at it here. Look at the cat. If you don't know what Mortal Kombat is, you have no business watching it. So the back storyline could just be cut out. It says in that case, they're better having a series movie. The movies will take forever and reboot every 4 years, like Spider-Man. So that I think that is very dependent, right? If it's done properly. Because Marvel has shown that it can be done properly without having to be rebooted every freaking couple of years, right? And as bad as the Fast and Furious movies are, they're still, I mean, they're on number 9 within the same universe. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
if they can make,
one.
That's what I'm
New one
saying.
coming out.
That's what I'm saying. They're making number 9, and they have what, like 3 spin-offs of that thing. So, you know, there are franchises out there that can do it. Matter of fact, the whole Conjuring universe, that's another one. They've been making Conjuring movies since like when? When did the first Conjuring movie come out? Hold up. When did that fucking thing come out?
At least they had a start and finish of that movie.
And you know what? They just announced the Conjuring 3 is about to come out.
I saw it.
They just announced the next one's coming out. So I have to, because of that, you know, I have to reject the premise of like, yo, we can't make, you know, it's not possible for us to make movies at a slow enough pace and good enough movies to tie this stuff in along a long time period, right? Because let me see, when did the first one come out? And The Conjuring, I don't even think is the first one in that line, right? Like the whole, let me see, that whole series, I think there's like 5 or 6 movies in that goddamn series. See, it came out in 2013 was when The Conjuring came out, but I think there's like a couple of prequels to that or something like that. So, I mean, we're in 2021 now. You know, that series has been running for almost a decade in 2 years. The Marvel series has been running for almost a decade now.
I can't be mad at those because all those have a start and a finish.
But that's the point. They were not. This movie had a start and a
Which
finish.
What movie does?
Mortal Kombat. It
No,
did.
no.
It was just
I
bad.
don't have to disagree with you that.
It had a start and a
No.
finish. It was just bad.
The new Mortal Kombat
It
did
was
not
just
have a
rushed.
finish. And,
It had a start. It was
I
just
saw
bad.
that they like had a little ending to like open it up for the next one, but what the next one they just gonna do the same thing, not have a
They
tournament?
should. Well, I mean, they should redo it because it was just too fast. That's why I said for me, the whole movie is wrapped up in the word pacing. That is the whole thing for me. You know, even with some of the, even though the acting could have been better, like, you know, that stuff I could have looked over all of that. You know, even though the acting was kind of janky in some places, and the whole Cole character, I didn't understand, you know, why he was there. He didn't have to be in the movie. All of that could have stayed. All of that could have stayed if the pacing was better. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It still would have been a decent, you know, it would have probably been like an A minus if the pacing was right on the movie. But the pacing was just fucked. I mean, these dudes were like down there training all this time trying to get their superpowers. Sonya kills this motherfucker and gets her shit instantly. What? What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Fucking dude with the hat, he was a badass the whole movie. Gets sucked in 3 seconds. Other dude was a pussy the whole fucking movie. And all of a sudden he's got a fucking dragon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cole was a pussy the whole time. They just gave him a fucking gold shirt.
Aquaman uniform.
It's not, that wasn't Aquaman uniform.
He totally looked like Aquaman.
Stop insulting Aquaman.
He totally looked like Aquaman.
Okay.
Yeah, he just
insulting Aquaman.
was missing the Triton.
So like the whole thing would have been better. They just jacked the pacing. That's all. For me, that's what I think. You know. So it's funny. They only made a movie because it was so popular they couldn't make enough arcade machines. It was good because there was no story, just randos at the arcade. Hell yeah. The story was horrible. The premise sucked. Mark said, "Yeah, I can't hear you." Yeah. Good job, Mark. Mark's got the earplugs going on. So I mean, yeah. that's my take on it.
Yeah, it was just a huge disappointment for me. Just
how do we even get back down that path? We were talking about Inuyasha, and you dragged me back down here.
Was it me?
Yeah, it was you. You dragged us back down this path. We were talking about Inuyasha. I don't even know what came of that conversation. They could have made it where it was only about Cole. Instead, it might have been better to come into his power. He looked like he was wrapped in a mummy and gold bandages. He damn sure did. He did kind of look like he was like, and well, never mind. I thought he was gonna manifest Scorpion. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was gonna manifest something. He manifested shit. That's what he manifested.
Yeah, I mean, we really didn't know what he was there for. Like I thought he was gonna turn into fucking.
I thought he was gonna be some great person at the end. Like he's gonna like unleash some crazy ass power or some shit. And I'm just like.
And see, even his pacing was fucked up too, because like he was a pussy that whole time, and then after like almost instantly he becomes like the leader of the team, like trying to calm everybody down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like, "Oh, you're great. You're gonna do good things, and just go out there and go get him, champ." It's like, what the hell? You ain't did nothing this whole time.
Yeah, even like Goro. I mean, man. I just can't. I can't.
Now he was good though. I thought he was pretty good. He was funny.
How does he?
He was the comic relief. Yeah. He was pretty decent. I liked he played his character pretty good. I thought. You know what I'm saying?
I think
of the actors, I think he did.
Yeah, I think the
decent.
person they chose for Kana was the right one.
You know what I'm saying? He played pretty good. Scorpion played good. Sub-Zero played good.
Yeah, Sub-Zero's good. I don't think Raiden. I don't think they picked
Raiden.
The right person for Raiden.
Okay, so my thing with Raiden, right? I think Raiden could have been good. The CG that they did on Raiden was janky. I think the CG on him was kind of janky for me. I think he could have been good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just took some bad takes or something, but like, you know, where's Johnny at? Johnny.
I feel like he really didn't look the part.
Huh?
The Raiden didn't look the part of Raiden.
I thought he was alright. I didn't think he was bad as like far as look wise, but I thought the CG that they did on him was just, and some of like the motions that they made him do, just they weren't sexy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't sexified. You know, Raiden was like a badass. You know what I'm saying? Some of his like entrances and exits just weren't godlike, in my opinion, and they should have been. You know, the other dude had some pretty decent like, I don't know. Yeah, his lightning was pretty cool, but like I don't know, it's just something with his like the CG that they did on Raiden was just a little weird. You know what I mean? You think they're saving Raiden's cool shit for the sequel? Yeah, maybe. Loved his exit in the beginning. In the beginning, yeah, at the very, very start, he had a pretty decent exit, right? Because he walks out and he's like, boom, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool, but like his close up on his face and everything, I thought that stuff was kind of janky. The other dude though, with the smoke and shit, his entrances and exits were pretty on point.
Smoke.
Yeah, what's the other dude? The other guy from the other world. What's the other dude's name? Come on, you're the Mortal Kombat person.
I think it was Annex, and I forgot his name. I want to say it was like Annex or something.
Oh, Corey got another resin kit? Netflix movies has better CG than the Mortal Kombat movie. Anybody see the YouTube Mortal Kombat series? Oh, I think Johnny just put it in there. The name. I don't know. Something Sung.
No. Shang Tsung was the leader. It wasn't Shang Tsung. You're talking about the guy that smokes.
Yeah.
The one that looks like a robot. That's not Shang Tsung.
No, that looks like a robot. The one that was you're thinking about, the robot, he was quick. His ability was to be quick.
So who are you talking about?
It must be him, Shang Tsung.
The leader.
Yeah. He was the one that enveloped all that smoke and shit.
Oh yeah, they chose the wrong actor for that one. He should have been.
But his entrances was on point though. Like, You know what I'm
His
saying?
face won't.
His CG looked good.
The CG looked good, but his face.
His CG
was
looked
not
good.
it.
I was like, okay.
Oh, Cabal. That's what it was. Cabal. I thought the person that played Cabal was good.
Which one was Cabal?
The one
the
that
fast
the
one.
one that looked like a robot.
Fast one, yeah. Quick dude. He's like Flash. If it had Michael J. White, way better story, yo, that would have been dope. That would have been dope. That'd have been dope. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't think they'll make another one. I don't expect.
I think they will make another one.
You think they will?
Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
I think especially because of COVID.
I don't think it's gonna break. I don't think the numbers are gonna break for it.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, with the actors that they chose, it's not.
It'll get a reboot in 10 years. But I don't think we'll get another one of this one.
We'll see.
You know, I'd be very surprised. I just don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna do the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Trash.
Yeah.
Trash. She said it's trash. Yeah, I don't see them making another one of this one. You know.
I hope not.
So we'll get another one in about a decade. You know what I'm saying? Or unless somebody else wants to pick up the mantle. Who knows how long they've got the rights to it for. Hopefully they don't sit on it for too long if they're not going to develop it, but you know.
Oh my god, that would be awesome if they had a noob say
I have no idea what that is. That's all your language right there. So yeah, I pass it. But Demon Slayer, go catch the new Demon Slayer. That was dope. Oh man, you got me all caught up in that. What else do we want to talk about tonight?
We're talking about like current events, like the house situation, what's been going on.
Oh yeah. So what else?
And talk about the stuff.
It hasn't come. Matter of fact, can you check and see what the status is on that?
Yeah, let me check.
So, waiting on the stuff to come in for the patrons. I was hoping it was going to be here this week, but it hasn't arrived yet. So, hopefully soon. Corey said, what about Skip? Yeah, let's talk about Skip, Corey. We're going to talk about Skip. So, yeah, hopefully next week, though, the stuff will be in for the patrons. We're still waiting on it. She's actually, you checking now to see what it says. So yeah, I'm waiting on that stuff to come in. So Skip. So yeah, this week we have been working on trying to lock stuff in for the potential new house. We met with the realtor and we're supposed to go back out to the land either tomorrow or Monday so that they can show us the actual markings so we can see like the boundaries and whatnot. We also met with the builder. What was it, yesterday? Day before yesterday? Hasn't shipped yet? Okay. The Patreon stuff hasn't shipped yet. Hopefully it'll ship soon. Hopefully, I was hoping it was going to already be here, but whatever. But yeah. So we met with the builder, yesterday? Day before yesterday? Something like that. And gave him like our little, like we had made our own sketch of like our idea of a house. So surprisingly, he didn't throw it back in our face. So we gave him the sketch. So now he's going to put that in and put it to an actual professional house drawer, person that draws houses, structural engineer, and give it back to us. And while he's doing that, we're going to go check out the land again. But this time, the boundaries will be marked. Because when we walked it the first time, it was just like straight forest. So this time, it'll be all marked. And yeah, we got to send Skip in there to check out the land. That's right, Corey. Got to send Skip in there to make sure everything's cool. So.
I just want to say, that people are really, can be, shit sometimes. This has to do with the land. Because, so the realtor gave us,
you save your negative Nancy shit to the end?
No, why?
Huh?
Why?
Go ahead, what you want?
So I was going to say, the realtor gave us a map of all the lots that were available, right? And, for me, when somebody gives me something, I expect them to explain, what everything is on the map that they're showing me. So there was this one specific lot that had like something called RPA on it, right? I'm gonna call it lot 7. I don't know what number it was, but lot 7 had like something that said RPA, and it was like 70% of the whole entire land, which was like 7 acres. So, you know, I'm like, so me and him are like, you know, well, what the hell's RPA? And so the realtor explains that RPA. What's RPA again? I forgot what it meant. It's like resource something.
Protection area.
Protection area.
Resource protection.
So pretty much you can't build anything on anything that is considered RPA. So it's just kind of like, well, if we never asked that question and we bought this lot, then we would have been fucked, because then we can't build anything, and 70% of the land is RPA.
Yeah, so it's just like the state tries to protect certain parts of land due to, wetlands. So you have to be careful when you buy land to see how it's zoned, because you might end up buying a piece of land that you really can't do much of anything with. I mean, for us, we luckily I don't think we're really gonna have that problem. We do have a little bit of RPA on the property that we're looking at, but from looking at the map, it doesn't look like a lot. But that's one of the things that we need to address when we go back out here to the land and have them actually draw the lines like out with like a fucking spray can, so we can actually see those boundaries, right? So we can actually figure out like how far we can or can't build stuff. So it's just one of the things we have to go through. But this will actually be our like third house that we've built, technically, because we both built houses before. So this will be the third house. Even the house that we're in now, we built. It's a lot, but it's kind of worth it in my opinion, because at least you can, you're spending your money on what you want, So I mean, it is a lot. It's definitely a process you have to go through. But luckily, we've both been through building houses before, including this house that we're in now. So, it is what it is. But we're thinking, might even make a new... Hold up. Hang on, guys. Hold on. Might even make a new YouTube channel specifically for that whole thing, just because like I know you guys, I think we said last week you guys wanted to see like the process or whatever, so we're thinking about maybe going ahead and doing a whole channel just for that. So if you guys got any ideas or names for that, feel free to throw them at me, because we have no idea. So she might have her new channel, and we might have that other channel as well.
Do you see what Corey said?
What Corey said?
Corey said, I know someone that bought a house that was built on top of a radioactive ground. No one told him about it, and he sued them. His wife died with cancer.
Oh, hell yeah. See? Yeah, you gotta be careful about that type of shit. One of the reasons to take Skip out there, let him do a thorough walkover of the property. You know what I mean? It happens. That said, though, man, I would say probably on native graveyard. Yeah, we don't need them problems either. You know what I'm saying? Say, ain't we in the Carolinas? So we're close. We're in Virginia. So we're not far. Just above. So me and my neighbor got fucked because we had no idea the city required easements for a culvert that was between our lots. I extended my fence. He extended his driveway. We had to move it back. Oh, got you. Yeah, so on our property that we're looking at, there's no easements on it. But there's some properties that are like in front of us that would have easements on theirs. But we would have like this little bit of RPA in the back. But it's 8 acres. There's 8 acres that we're looking at. So as long as for me, I feel like as long as I can get about 70% of that use out of it without having to worry about RPA, then I'm good. You know, because even with 70% of 8 acres, that's enough space for, you know, to make a garden, to make a shooting range.
A pool.
You know, she keeps talking about a damn pool. I don't want no damn pool. You know, pools are expensive. God damn it. You gonna get out there and dig a pool?
That's your job.
I'm not digging no damn pool. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about digging no damn pool. But you know, yeah. Mark said make sure it's not on a cemetery. Hell yeah. Your dad is shopping near Raleigh right now. 8 acres is big. I read a story where people bought a house and tried fixing pipelines and found cars underneath it. Yo, Jesus Christ.
Were they nice cars?
Yeah, really, seriously. This is, so I can say that like this land that we're looking at doesn't have any of those like abandoned barn houses on it where you get like, you know, you get like that, you know, you find like an old car in there or whatever and it's been in there for XYZ years and now it's worth $1 million. That'd be dope. But yeah, this property does not have that.
One of those had a little shack looking thing.
That was on this other property, and I didn't want that property. Yeah, there was another property that they showed us that had like an old house on it that was just kind of dilapidated and shit. And I was like, nah, I don't even, you know, I don't even need to bring Skip out here for this house. I don't even need to bring Skip out here. I already know what he gonna say. So we just skipped that one. We skipped that shit. You know what I'm saying? Had like an old ass well on it on that property too. I was like, nah, I don't even. We're good. We're good. You know what I'm saying? So we just keep it moving. You know, so take a canary out there with you. If it dies, leave. Yo, Commander Wolf knows what time it is. Commander Wolf has done this before. He knows all about this. That's right. Yeah, man, I definitely want a shooting range, and that's why I'm thinking. Cause you know I'm a former Marine, so I like my guns. You know, we're also thinking we're gonna. The plan is to also make like a, you know how like they have like the sheds. People make like sheds. They call them she sheds, right? Girls and like men, we get our man caves, and girls they get their she sheds, right? So we was thinking about, you know, maybe we'll get a little shed and renovate that thing and turn that into our Gumpler room where we can like do all our painting and everything in there.
The wax shop.
And yeah, we'll also do the wax in there. I'm going to start brewing some of my own beer out there. So we'll do all that in there. So, you know, that's why we're thinking like, yo, we might just make a whole new channel for all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where it'll just be like, you know, all the house stuff and all that stuff. So if you guys got any ideas for names, what you guys think we should do, you know, for a name on that side, definitely let us know, because we got no idea at this point. So that's what we're thinking on that. Bodies in that well. I'm selling my tiny house if you want to buy it. Yo, did you finish it? Did you finish your tiny house, Johnny? GU Homestead. Yeah, we might do a little homesteading. You know what I'm saying? Definitely get some cabbage going out there. Y'all want to see me out there? I'm gonna buy a so all the country people where we live, like, and maybe we got some country people in here though, but everybody, you know, has been telling me, you know, I gotta get a tractor. So I've been looking at tractors because we're probably gonna have to get a tractor. So that'll happen. And then we'll be out there homesteading, plowing the fields, you know, planting them crops. Oh shit, Mataka got his in-ground veggie garden going. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to have like some tomatoes out there and shit. You know, we fat kids, we like to eat. You know, just Neffy said big dreams. Nah, man, this is all, it's all small, really. We're actually trying to downsize our house. You know what I mean? Like right now we're in a 2-story house. We're actually trying to go to a 1-story, kind of smaller, a little bit tighter.
Easier to maintain.
Easier to maintain. We just want, you know, the space, you know, the quietness of the woods. You know what I'm saying? Grow some weed, son. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, you know, Virginia about to legalize. Virginia about to legalize. Let's see. Mataka said tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and herbs. Yo, we should be doing like some habaneros and shit. Yo, yeah, we gotta get a tractor because we gonna have this garden popping.
Oh my god, he wants to have chickens, but
Yeah, I want to get some chickens too. I gotta get some
he
chickens.
gonna have to go out there and feed these chickens.
That's the only produce that I really want walking around the property is chickens. You know, I ain't trying to deal with like pigs.
You want a rooster?
Yeah, we can have a rooster.
No, we can't have a rooster because that thing.
You gotta have a rooster.
That thing is gonna be cocooned.
Too early. You gotta have a rooster.
You know I'm a light sleeper.
I'm gonna put some wild roosters out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta have some wild roosters out there. Gotta have a rooster. Yeah. Get a couple of old shipping containers to make storage, shop, and cover with sandbags and dirt to make berms for shooting range. I used 5, cost me under 20K for them. Dirt and equipment rental. Ooh, okay. So I was looking at doing some like railroad ties. Like setting up like some old railroad ties and shit. And then, I mean, once I get a tractor, I can pretty much, you know, I can push the dirt around, make me some nice berms, and, you know, lay out some railroad ties in there in front of that. Maybe like 2 sets just to make, you know, good and sure that it's not going to go anywhere. And then maybe do like, you know, maybe do some steel targets out there. I don't know. That's all stuff I got to figure out. I guess to start off with, it would definitely be like paper. But I definitely want to get like, you know, we want to get out there, shoot some clays. You know, because pull the shotgun out. You know, have a good time. Let's see, my ancestors gave me permission to be done homesteading. They said it's too close to slavery. God. Say you got to be done because it's too close to slavery. I got like 5 different types of peppers and 3 types of bell peppers. Ooh, Mataka got it going on down there. Llama G said, quietness reminds me of a coffee shop. I love coffee shops. It's nice out there because you just hear like the birds and stuff. You don't hear like, you know. And you got trees all the way around. Yeah. Yes, Zaku Zero said it. Yes, definitely want to make a dirt track. For sure. Yeah, we're going to start a small farm, y'all. I don't know if it's not gonna be a farm. We don't have time to like. We don't have that kind of time to like do a farm, like, you know. Because, you know, between like all the other things that we do, like we still have to go to work. We got this little wax thing going now that she got going. I still, you know, want to be able to do my Gunpla, you know, so. I don't know if we can make a farm out of it, but said no goats. Yo, I would love to have some goats on because I love lamb, but I don't want anything big. Like, I don't want any big animals.
Because who's gonna take care of them?
I don't want any big animals. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking chickens. Chickens are about it. You know what I mean? Get some fresh eggs. We'll get some, you know, maybe get a turkey or 2. Get some turkeys. Kill our own turkeys. Johnny said this is his own reality show. Who's calling TLC? Yo, somebody put the call in the TLC though. Yo, we should get on TLC. That'd be awesome. You know what I'm saying? And we look weird as shit going into, like, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Hell, seriously?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you have a Korean in.
I'm just saying. Oh, and a what? And a what?
And you.
Oh, and you got a Korean and a you, huh? That's what they say. And a you. You better watch it. Yeah, I mean, we look weird as shit. We're 2 city slickers who've never lived in the country. You know what I'm saying? Black dude, Korean chick. You know what I'm saying? That make for good TV. You know what I'm saying? Out in the country for the first time, just trying to figure this shit out, you know. And then, I mean, then they'll be surprised when they see like the whole room of Gundam in there. They're gonna be tripped out. Shit, what you mean by you? Um, Johnny said I'd watch this show all 4 seasons. Dang, Johnny, we only gonna get 4 seasons. Only 4 seasons, man. Eduardo said, get a backhoe attachment for your tractor. It comes in handy. Yes, so I've been thinking about and if there's anybody in here that knows about tractors, please jump in. But I've been looking at the Kabuto tractors. Definitely want to get the backhoe and maybe even like a box plane is what I've been looking at. So after season 4, Skip leaves town. That's the last season he's on. Let me see here. Paul said AOZ rundown. I just started down this path. AOZ as in, are we talking Gundam right now? Is that what we talking about, Paul? Secretary said you're right. Those vet bills might get crazy. Yeah, man. I don't want no big animals, you know. I think, you know, we could do like maybe the farm part, the gardening part will be big. I mean, it's 8 acres. It's 8 fucking acres, so there's enough space that you could have a big ass garden, like, you know what I'm saying? You could do a whole fucking acre if you want to, and just,
yeah, that'd be nice.
I'd have to clear that shit because there's all fucking woods out there right now. So, I mean, but you could do a whole thing of lettuce, tomatoes, and all types of stuff.
Yeah, I want a bunch of fruit trees.
Yo, the Blazins. The Blazins. Does anybody already have that? That's what I said. The Blazins. That's what I said. Hang on, let me see. Does anybody already have that? Hang on, let's do a search real quick.
I'm sure that's already taken.
Somebody probably already got that.
That's probably already taken.
There's a group called the Blazin family. They got 82,000 subs too. Shoot. Yeah, wait. There's a couple of them called the Blazin family, actually. Oh, there's one called House of Blazin. That was a good one, but you know, we gotta come up with a name of some sort. The Blockers. I call me and my wife the Blockers. They just follow you around like a big puppy. Are you talking about Zaku Zero talking about the cows? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I definitely don't want no cows. Definitely don't want no cows. You would freak out if we had a cow. You'd be out if we had some cows?
You know, they say you can tip a cow.
Yeah, but don't they die when they do that?
I don't think so.
I think they don't. Yo,
I just think they can't get up.
I thought they fucking die when you do that.
No, I don't think they can't die just because you tip them over.
Yo, somebody yo, Zaku Zero, jump in here.
They just can't get up.
Don't. Oh, it's not true. Okay. Lucky Zaku Zero said it's not true. I don't know.
That a cow is not gonna die if you tip
Look, he said they so damn heavy. They said you look, so they're saying that you can't even tip it.
I think someone said, I heard from somebody that if they're like sleeping or something, you can tip them over.
Don't they lay down to sleep though? So how can you tip it over? They don't stand and sleep.
I don't know. Do I look like I tipped over a cow?
It's not like a shark, not like a shark where it has to keep moving. Blazin University. Another university. Slap builders on the end. Yo, yeah, Johnny, you definitely got to come out once it's all done, man, and we get all settled. Definitely got to come out. By that time, everything will be legal out here in VA. So, you know, we just sat on the back porch, put a nice little bonfire on.
Marshmallows.
A couple of marshmallows, a little beer, and a little sticky icky. I don't know. You know, we just, just look out to the woods and just hear the birds chirp. You know what I'm saying? Nice and peaceful, serene like. Yeah. They lay down to sleep. Tip a cow over and they will die, bro. It's a cow, not a fucking turtle. Yes. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Bring some matching overalls. Hell yeah. Yeah, we gotta pick up some overalls. We're gonna be country folk. Get me a nice straw hat.
Country don't mean you have to look the part.
No. Get a nice straw hat out there. Gotta get me a nice truck. I mean, I already have one truck. Speaking of which, I gotta fix my truck tomorrow. On the way home from the movie, my truck started acting up. I don't know what's wrong with it at the moment, but that's gonna be my project for tomorrow.
I have a random question I want to ask. So, Haro has become an expert at opening doors. So, this little cat wants to open up every single damn door that we have in our house, which is a lot. Does anyone have this issue? If you have a cat, does your cat do this? And if yes, what do you do to help, your cat not do this? Because he be doing this late at night, during the day. Just, yeah.
I think we should hook up a battery to the other side.
A battery?
Yeah. Give him a nice little zap next time we go to open the door. Not a big battery. Don't want to hurt him. Just a small battery,
Just
enough.
a battery?
Yeah, not like a big old battery. Just enough to give him a little shock the next time he touch the door handle. Because you hook up the battery or the door handle's aluminum, so it'll conduct electricity. You hook up the positive and the negative to the door handle. Next time he goes to touch it, it's gonna try to ground itself and give him a little zap,
What?
A little zap. Go to touch the door handle, get a little pop. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to hook up a too big of a battery though, because he might have some issues afterwards. Just a little
Some
battery.
side effects.
Yeah, he might have some side effects. You know what I'm saying? He said, Hazard said, yes, cats are like that Mexican dude from Next Friday. No more locked door. Oh yeah. He was from the first Friday. He was from the first Friday. Yeah. Strains are now available at Cookie Dispensary, Heavyweight Heads. Let's see. If they are old or pregnant, they may die if tipped over. An aunt's cow. Oh, my aunt's cow died that way. Mark said we should have a meet and greet. Yeah, we should definitely have a meet and greet. So that's gonna wait. It's gonna backfire, and you're gonna go to open. Wait, you're gonna go to open the door and zap the fuck out of yourself. Oh no, I'm gonna stay way the fuck away from that door.
Yeah, but he opens up all the doors, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna put that on every single door.
Put it in his room.
That's not gonna matter. He opens all the doors.
No. But once it's just training. Once he gets enough zaps from touching door handles, he's gonna just be like, yo, I think I'm just not gonna touch door handles. Like, this shit fucking hurts. Every time I touch a door handle, I can get a little pop. You know what I mean? It's just training. Eventually, he'll just be scared of door handles. Right, Haro? Right, boy? Haro, come here. Come here, Haro. We over here talking about you. We're gonna hook up a battery to these doors, boy. Come here. Come here, Haro. Come up. Come here. Yeah, he's just waking up. I get 30 horsepower higher on the tractor and get a backhoe with a subframe hook up. Not a 3-point hitch hookup with the backhoe attachment. So 360 talking about tractors. Which tractor do you recommend, 360? Said my aunt had the same issue with her cat and dog, so she rotated the handle by 90 degrees to the top. Oh, that makes sense. It would look weird. What's up, boy? That would look weird, but it makes sense.
This is why I said I wanted to, for the next house, I want to get knobs instead of the handle. But he likes the handle.
I think levers look more elegant. They look more upscale.
I prefer knobs.
What do y'all think? I think levers look a little more upscale. That's all.
At least with knobs, you can have it can be a key where you can unlock it instead of a hole.
Commander Wolf said we had an option to move for a job. The town was actually called Perfection. I was like, nah, I'll pass just because of the name. Johnny said no doors. Oh, Johnny, did you finish the house? Did you finish the house? Because that kind of leads me to the other thing that we're kind of trying to have to like figure out right now. So if we move, like, so they're saying that it would take 6 months to build the new house, right? So we don't want to sit on 2 mortgages for 6 months. So what we would do is just sell this house, and then we would have to find somewhere to go. So ideally, you know, I think if we could find somebody to buy this house and let us rent back from them while we're waiting for that house to be built, that would be the best thing. But I have even thought about maybe just using my truck and putting a trailer on the property for 6 months, and we just live on the property in a trailer, you know.
Rent a trailer?
Yeah, just rent a trailer and live on the trailer. I mean, live in the trailer for a couple months until the house gets finished being built. I don't know. This lots of things to figure out. Sorry, Haro. You know. What's up, Gundam TJS? Says, I'm not motivated to finish the tiny house. You know, you're not trying to finish it, man? Ooh, Bone Daddy said, get the knobs that retract into the door. Ooh, sexy. A lot of places won't let you do that. You have to make sure you're zoned to live in the trailer while you build. Yeah, this is out in the middle of bumfuck. So we good. They be popping shots out there. Chickens be crossing the road. Like, they don't care. That's part of the reason why we're moving out there. Cause like right now we have like HOA and everything where we're at now, which is a pain in the ass. You know, that's part of the reason for us to go out there is, you know, everything is just kind of, there's less government. You know what I'm saying? All right, Corey, thanks for coming through, man. Have a great week. Probably actually start to get out of here. So kind of tired, and now I gotta figure out how to fix my truck for tomorrow. G-San said, what's the internet situation? So they do have internet out there, and surprisingly they've got 1 gig internet. So I wouldn't have hardline internet for a little while we're out there if we did it that way, but I would still have I have my hotspot, so it would be good enough to still do streams. But I mean, we really wouldn't know until we get out there. It's one of those just unknowns, you know what I mean? Said they don't need to know what you're doing out there. Hell yeah. Building a tiny house alone that I don't need is expensive and pointless at this point. Yeah. So what was the original plan, Johnny? Were you just going to move into that, or were you actually going to use it as your residence, or were you trying to build it to sell it, or what was the plan? I said, watch them white hoods. We ain't seen none of them out there. Ain't seen none of that out there. So that's one of the perks of living in the country. You can do whatever you want, less restrictions. Yeah, exactly. You know, way less restrictions than living, you know, out in like the suburbs. So my ex and I bought a house and put it in the backyard. Plan was to rent out the tiny on Airbnb. Oh, okay, I got you. So you were going to build the tiny house and then rent it out. Okay. Starlink internet is going to be the new wave. Trust. Starlink. I haven't heard of them. Starlink. Oh, Starlink internet. Okay. I have to check that out. Oh, constructed by SpaceX. That's why. Okay. I see you. Tiny house is still in her backyard, incomplete. It's still in her backyard? In your ex's backyard? It's specialized for remote locations. We have AT&T fixed wireless. If y'all build a house, look up info on solar panels. So yeah, I was kind of thinking about the whole solar panel things. It'd be nice to kind of pull off the grid and, you know, reduce our bills to the county and to other people. But solar panels are still super expensive. And I don't know, there's just kind of kind of parsing over all of the expenses I think that we're gonna have in just the whole transition of this. I mean, obviously we're gonna have the expenses of like moving, like physically picking up and going there. But then there's other things that I think we're gonna need as people that are not currently living in the country. There are things that we've got to kind of get in order to help our survival in the country, such as a tractor, right? And these fucking tractors are not cheap. Yeah, these tractors cost as much as fucking cars. However, you know, I'm gonna be looking to pick up a used one if I can find one. 360 said he has a New Holland one. Okay, with the backhoe attachment. I lean on service local dealers in your area. I work 9.5 years for New Holland, so that's why I have one. Okay, got you. Nice. So you got the blue ones. Very, very cool. John said we bought a house specifically to accommodate the tiny house. A month later, we broke up. She's having fun paying a mortgage alone with no job during Corona. Hashtag savage. God damn.
Wait, is this his
ex?
From like recently?
I guess. I don't know. He didn't say how recent it was. Johnny didn't say how recent it was. So you can convert your electric bill over to solar or geothermal. But just getting, I think like the startup cost to get into solar is so high though. You know. But these would be, all of this stuff would be stuff that I think would be really cool to explore in video on another channel, which is why I'm thinking that if we do end up getting this house and everything, or this land, that we'd go ahead and make another channel just for that. And that'll give us a way to do videos and stuff too while we're kind of SOL on Gunpla while the whole move is happening. So they're launching more satellites and it's going to be cheaper than landline internet down the road. I was going to put in for position at their company, but I forgot. Dang. So we broke up in the spring of 2019. I kept my cars. She kept the house and she bought me out of my half of the down payment. Can you sell electricity back onto the grid in Virginia? That can make solar worth it sometimes. Good question. I'm not sure. I've seen where people say that they sell it back, but I'm not sure if we can do it here. That's a really good question though, Neffy. Solar take about 20 years before it get even from what I've read. See, 20 years is like, it's so much investment and money is not doing anything but getting shorter. You know what I mean? At this point, like the dollar is getting demolished because the government is just printing money like crazy. Like, so I mean, shit, man. It's a tough choice. If your property is good enough, you can get solar panels without paying, but you don't get money for excess energy, but you don't pay for power. That's kind of interesting. I might could go for that. You know, I might could go for that because I might could go for that because you figure with the amount of money that I'm not paying a power bill, I could save that money and then add on my own solar panels later. Right? For like expansion, maybe? I don't know. Solar is way cheaper than it used to be, at least in Michigan. I heard there's a lot of false info on solar, solar to keep people in the grid. That wouldn't surprise me as well, though. That doesn't sound like that doesn't sound made up. I could believe that. I could definitely believe that. In Michigan, the turnaround for solar is 3 years. Jesus Christ. Yo, so what do the power bills in Michigan look like then? They got to be crazy because all the solar stuff that I've seen has been through the roof. What's up, X? Say, what's up, nerds? Late for the GU party. What's going on, man? Yeah, we're just kind of chilling tonight because we came back from seeing Demon Slayer just before stream started. So we're just kind of chit-chatting with everybody. And not really building tonight because we literally like just walked in the house before stream started up. And my truck like broke down. I don't want to say it didn't break down. It's having some difficulties though. Like as soon as we got home, so I gotta tomorrow morning. That's what I'm gonna be working on, trying to get my truck back up and running. Oh yeah. Well, I need the car because I gotta go get some parts. I mean, I can go with you over to mom's house, but I gotta get some parts for the truck. Probably need to consider installation might be slightly less given it's a new construction versus installation on an existing property. That makes sense too. Maybe that would help lower it a little bit. Zero said, are there potentials for a well? You mean like a water well? Is that what you're talking about, Zero? So, because if that's what you're talking about, yeah, we'll definitely have a well because we'll be out in the country, so we'll definitely have a well. Usually people have to replace their roofs along the side solar panel installation, which can increase the cost. Okay. They say, yeah, water well. Yeah. Well, we'll have our own water well. The way that like the property is structured is like you have like the street, right? Like the main street. And then there's 2 5-acre plots that sit like out in front of the street. And then the 8-acre plot that we would get sits at the back. And then there's like all farmland. So you can DIY solar for your needs. Looked into solar for the tiny. If your house is small enough, do it yourself. How much is left on the that tiny house? And how much does it weigh? I'm just curious. If you were closer, Johnny, I would pick that thing up. Because I've always thought that they were pretty cool. Let's see. Neffy said, I'm building the entry grade RX 78 well-engineered kit. Oh, the entry grade one. Okay, nice. I'm glad somebody's actually getting some work done tonight since we're not. If you can do work on your cars, you can install a solar setup if your needs aren't too crazy. Said, please don't hire one of those people that find them for you with sticks. It's that part of like the whole well finding part. That's all part of the build. You wouldn't put your glasses on? Dang, you never put glasses on. You hardly ever wear glasses. Dang, okay. I've been working on my Master Grade Barbie. Oh, Bone Daddy's been getting some work done too. That's cool. Appreciate you guys just hanging out and just chatting with us tonight. Hell yeah. I'm glad some of y'all are getting some work done because we ain't getting nothing done. But I'm going to be out there working on the truck in the morning, huh? Is it raining? No. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I think either tomorrow or Monday, we're supposed to go back out there. So we'll see what happens. Like 33% done. Walls are framed. Roof is done. Skylights are in. Windows are in. Needs a ton of work. Weighs nearly 9K at this point. 8'6" wide, 20 foot long, 24 foot long. Okay. So that's not too crazy. Bone Day said, any update on the age video? Yeah, I'm just waiting on my kit to finish drying now, so that should be out hopefully this week. Should be out this week. Haven't touched my kit since Tuesday. So what are you gonna do with it, John? You just gonna get rid of it, or is it more of a burden at this point? If you were to sell it right now, how much would you sell it for? I'm just curious. Like, how much is it worth at this current stage? How much is it worth? Has it almost done with my Sazabi? Been working on this thing for entirely too long. Graham T says, I'm working on my high grade Hazel 2. Very nice. Since we're in April. Hell yeah. Just weapons and small paint apps left. And Victor's working on the HMN Commander Wolf. What does HMN stand for? I feel like, is that I don't know, for some reason that made me think of like 30-minute missions or something like that. Commander Wolf. Oh shit. Hitting the wrong goddamn buttons over here. What's up, Gam? How are you? So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get something out of it. I don't know. See what happens. It's all kind of fluid at this point. You know what I mean? Stickers on my real great freedom and painting some guns. This is Andy. Frank said I'm probably gonna ask 5K for it since it still needs a bunch of work and it's tough to tow. Is it why is it tough to tow? As long as you're watching your clearances, it should be straight, right? I'm sure it's probably really bad on the gas mileage because it's probably like a brick. I think I remember seeing the photos you sent. So like towing a big box down the road. So gas mileage, I'm sure, is probably shitty. You said it weighs about 9,000 pounds. The problem I find with solar is people on the roof of the house and squirrels eat the wires, catch the house on fire. Been to 2 last year because of so and put wires in tubs. Wow. What's up, True Brit? What's going on, man? About to start the Master Grade GNX. Doing good, Gam. We're just kind of hanging out tonight, just chatting tonight since we came back from watching Demon Slayer just before stream started. So that's why we're not really building tonight. We're just kind of hanging out with everybody, catching up with everyone this week. We almost didn't even have, well, I was ready to pretty much just be like, you know, hey, we'll do stream next week. But she was like, no, let's go ahead and do stream. So, oh, 13 foot tall too. You say you just over it. Yeah, 9K. I mean, you could tow 9K without a dually, but you know, what's the tongue weight on it? Is all that weight up front? That's why you need a roof with spikes on it, like they do in some areas, so they will stay away. That's interesting. I haven't seen that. Damn, we got roofs with spikes on it just to keep the squirrels off. That's pretty crazy. Damn. Well, Johnny, when y'all come down to Virginia, you know, if you want to drag that thing back, you know, drag it on down here. You know, I could make a nice little project out of it. You know, once we get settled. So we'll see. But yeah, I think what else? Was there anything else that was going on? I'm trying to think.
I think we hit all the points.
Was that all the points?
I think so.
He said if I can get to Michigan soon, I'll let you have it for free. I'd have to get my truck to Michigan, and then shit. Trying to tow that thing from Michigan to Virginia. Good God. That would be some hella gas money. Towing it all the way from there to here, and then with it being that tall, we'd have to plan out our route for bridges. Make sure we don't go around anything too short. That'd be a hell of a trip. You know, something for the new channel.
There you go.
Something for the new channel. If we figure out a name for that damn thing. Once we figure out a name for it. Yeah, because that'd be a little much. But yeah, once you guys come out here to visit, you know. Once we get the house all set up, do a little GU cookout, do some barbecue, throw some stuff on the grill, you know. Oh, your dad was trying to do the logistics to tow it to Mississippi. Jesus Christ, that's even further. Yeah, I would just sell it. I would just sell it locally at that point. You know what I mean? trying to tow all the way to fucking Mississippi. Designed it way too big. Yeah, sounds like it. All right. Let me see. What time is it? It's 12:30.
It's almost 1 o'clock.
So do we want to do? We didn't build anything tonight. Do we want to do build party still tonight, or do we want to save it for next week?
I think we should save it for next week. Today was more of a chit chat kind of night.
Yeah.
You know?
You were barely able to talk me into doing stream tonight.
This is true, because he wasn't even going to do the stream.
Nah, cause honestly, I wanted to go out there and look at my truck. Cause my truck is not, you know.
But it was raining, so you couldn't really look at it anyway.
I was about to pull that joint in the garage.
Are you serious?
Fuck yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean.
And it's cold outside.
It ain't that bad.
There's mosquitoes out there.
It's raining. There's no mosquitoes.
Oh, there's mosquitoes, especially when it rains.
Man, we about to move to the country. You're going to have to get used to mosquitoes.
I'll be inside.
You got to get used to them mosquitoes out there.
Don't they have those little things that, like, you know, make mosquitoes go away?
The zappers?
No, not the zappers. They have, like, some kind of, like, incense, like, thing you can burn.
Yeah, I mean, they got the incense and stuff you can burn. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can burn that stuff, but...
I think someone needs to invent something for mosquitoes. I swear, the most, like, there's bugs that I just don't understand why they exist. Like mosquitoes. Why do mosquitoes exist?
Everything has a place in the animal.
Yeah, but what place do they have? Like, what's their purpose? Like,
to annoy the
like
shit
I can
out of
understand,
you.
for example, bees. I understand bees' purpose.
As Chris said, them things don't fucking work. They really don't. They really don't. You need like a bonfire version of them things. Smoke actually works pretty decent though. Like, you got enough smoke. Yeah, you got enough smoke going on. They work pretty decent. That works pretty decent.
I don't know.
See, I grew up in Louisiana. All mosquito repellent doesn't work. I just got burned out of house shit after the homesteading on 3 acres in a big ass Victorian house. How was the 3 acres? So when you were doing homesteading on there, did y'all did the whole shebang? Like, what were y'all running on there? You know it's bad when city trucks at night have to spray pesticides at night to kill mosquitoes. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Mosquitoes and wasps only exist to piss you off. That's their purpose right there.
So that's a fucked up purpose.
That's their purpose. Everything's got to have a purpose. You know? But yeah, I think we'll save GU build party for next week since we didn't get to build anything tonight. You know? What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah, I concur.
Say you concur, and we'll save it for next week. And then hopefully next week this stuff will be in. I'm hoping that stuff ships this week. I don't even know what state it's coming out of. Do you? Do you know what state it's coming from?
Look, yeah, I think it tells you. Can we tell them about the other thing?
What other thing?
The other thing that you have right over there?
No.
Oh,
No.
man.
It's all dropping at the same time. I have some stuff that came in, but everything's dropping at the same time. I want it all to be seamless.
Oh, good.
So when the rest of this stuff comes, that's when it'll all come out. You know.
He's from California.
Oh, so it'll come from Cali.
Sunnyvale, California.
Okay. So, you know, hopefully maybe it'll come out. Maybe he'll get it shipped out tomorrow, Monday, and maybe we can get it by the end of the week, hopefully. I hope.
Hold on, Mataga's asking about wax.
Hang on, I missed a couple. It says some people have seriously proposed the idea of kill off the species mosquitoes that spread malaria.
Ooh.
Andy said have a real grade ally strike and high grade Barbados in the mail along with a CGS and Union Mobile Worker expansion kit. Very nice. Oh, Johnny said my ex-raised meat rabbits had an urban farm. Garden did the farmer market. Airbnb did maple syrup. Ooh. Yo, would you want to do some rabbits?
What do you mean rabbits?
Rabbit.
Like eat rabbits?
Yeah.
I've never had rabbit before.
We could raise some rabbits.
Why would you want to eat rabbit?
Because it's delicious.
Have you ever had rabbit?
Yeah,
That's
it's
messed
delicious.
up. How about we eat snake?
What?
I didn't stutter.
Nah, rabbit is delicious.
That's messed up. Why would you want to eat rabbits? They're cute and fluffy.
Maybe some duck or something.
Okay, there you go, duck. Why is it gotta be a rabbit?
But like I said, how well did your first set of wax go? I haven't done mine yet. I've helped her with some of hers, but mine, for the guys, I've got all my stuff finally came in. So I've got leather and what was the other one I had?
Teakwood.
Yeah, leather and teakwood flavors coming out.
Teakwood smells freaking amazing.
Yeah, and then for the ladies, I have rosé and lilac. So
Which smells really good too.
yo, I'm telling y'all, if y'all got some of her waxes, they're good, they're great, they're awesome. But man, watch when my joints come out.
Yeah, here we go.
My joints, you gonna be like, yo, these are 5 stars.
So wait, I had a question for you guys, right? So do you guys prefer like bundles, or do you guys prefer it to be sold individually? Just wanna see what everybody prefers. Because the next release is gonna be next Friday. So depending on what you guys say, like I'm gonna either do bundles and like maybe like 1 or 2 singles, or just individuals. Because I know not everybody likes certain scents, so I can understand why people would want like individuals. Okay, some people are saying individual, bundles, a little of everything. What are you doing over there?
Nothing. Me and Gup chilling. We listening to you.
I swear they do this like every single day.
She's so jealous.
Every day. They do this every single day.
She's so jealous of this cat.
And mind you, he didn't even want her. I was the one that wanted Gup. Matter of fact, he called Gup ugly. You see this shit? I can't make this shit up. Do you guys see this shit? Oh my god.
My cat.
You know what? Y'all can sleep outside today.
You so jealous. Why you so jealous of this cat, huh? Look at her. Look at her getting all butt hurt. Cow, chicken, turkey, only meats I eat. Sometimes deer. Ooh, yeah, some deer. Yo, man, if we get any deer, if I see any deer on the property, well, we have to be careful about shooting deer, but because Virginia does have laws on like what you can shoot deer with, or what, yeah. Because you can't shoot them like, you're not supposed to shoot them with like ARs and shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, because ARs are considered maiming rounds, so like they don't die quickly. They just suffer. You gotta hit them with that, that slug. That 12 gauge slug right in the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Kill them quick. But yeah. My cats do not like to be held. Yeah, I know. Our cats are like they like being held. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're just used to it. Because we've done this tour since she was a baby.
This is true.
What are you doing? Oh, she's trying to bite the little moose on my shirt. So she might just be used to it.
Okay, so some people are saying individual, and some people are saying bundles, and some people are saying both.
I think you should do both.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do both, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to list like so for example, if I list a bundle, right, and you have 4 core scents, I don't know if I will be able to list the 4 individually, if that makes sense. It might just be 1 or 2 scents from that bundle. Does that make sense?
What? Sorry.
You not even pay attention.
No, I was reading the comments. Hazardous said, now I got this image of me going outside and 360 no scoping a deer with an AR-15. That's funny. So why is my brain like this? Remington 700 308. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a nice like rifle. You know what I'm saying? I got my AR, but I don't have a nice rifle. 308. Something like that. So I had to hit him with the 12 gauge slug. 50 cal air rifle is amazing to shoot though. I haven't hunted with it. We don't have any pigs or anything on our land that I've seen.
I don't think I would want pigs.
It's like wild boars.
Yeah, I don't think I would want that. They eat everything.
If I saw one, I would pop it.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, we would eat good that night.
I don't know if I want to eat that.
It's a wild boar, man. Yeah, Johnny, when you come out, man, I'll have the range set up, man. We'll put some targets down range. You know, we'll get out there and blow some shit up when you come out. Yeah, no scoping is practice for zombie shooting. Yeah, we gotta get you a little gun too.
That'd be cool.
Zagazir said they messed up the ground so bad. Talking about the pigs. Yeah. Right, Gap?
Right, Gap. God, he's so obsessed.
Yeah, we gonna hook it up once it's all there. How about singles and bundles? Either way with giveaways. Just say I shoot fireballs like a G. But yeah, I mean whatever you want to do.
For what?
For the singles or doubles. Or
I don't know,
whatever.
or maybe I should just make it like singles. I don't know. Cause
I
then,
think you should do both.
Cause then people can just buy first.
I think you should do both because also you gotta have people that buy like the bundle or whatever, and they might only like one or two of those. Cents, and then they don't want to have to buy a whole bundle.
Or extras or something. Okay.
Yeah, of stuff that they don't
I guess I'll
want.
just have to try to do it that way then.
I think of bundles like a sampler pack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
You get this sampler when you go out to eat, just so you can figure out what you do and don't want.
I see what you're saying. Like you can figure out what your favorite is.
Yeah. And then after you figure that out, then you want to buy that.
Like just that scent that you like.
There you go.
I see where you.
Don't the Gundam scents come out from next week?
Yeah. So next, okay, exciting news.
The Gundam stuff.
So next Friday is gonna be the Gundam themed wax shots coming out.
Did you already post that stuff?
No, that will be for
Why
this.
don't you show them the Gundam stuff?
Well, I did an Instagram for it.
Oh.
But so there's only gonna be limited quantity for this one too. So starting after next week, we're gonna start mass producing it instead of having like 10. So the Gundam one will definitely be restocked in the near future. It's just for next Friday, it's gonna be 10. There's only gonna be 10 available. Can you make sample pack bundles? So I guess like what with Jared said, I guess like, would you consider that like a sample pack? I guess.
What?
The bundle? Because I mean,
Yeah, it's a sample pack.
yeah.
That's
So
what
I guess you could consider the bundle as like a sample pack. Eventually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make different wax molds for you guys, so it's like bigger than the wax shot. Like sample. Yeah, so I guess the wax shot is kind of like a sample size, I guess. I don't know. I guess it could be smaller. I'll
To be determined.
yeah, to be determined on that, Zaku Zero. To be determined. That's a good question though.
Johnny said, "How long do they last?" So that's actually something that we could definitely use some R&D from you guys. But some of the samples that we gave to some of like our friends and stuff, especially the lemon drop one, he said he ran that for like 12 hours straight, and it was really strong. And then he ran it for a little bit longer the next day, and he said it was still fairly potent. So I think you're probably for that one maybe get like maybe 18 hours like potent.
So typically how wax works is you need like 2 weeks for the wax to cure. But with wax, the longer that you hold on to wax, the longer the oils combined with the wax, and it makes the fragrance much more stronger, last longer. It's just the typical cure time is 2 weeks. But I know some people that it's crazy what they do. It's kind of like they put a date on the wax that they purchased, and they won't use it for like 6 months to a year, and then they'll start burning it then. I don't know. They have some kind of algorithm that some people do. I'm not that crazy. I don't do that.
How long do they last?
I mean, I don't know how long they last, but I know the scent is more potent. I mean,
so yeah, we need some R&D on that. So as you guys use them, definitely let us know where they stop being super potent, Because then what we can do is maybe like let them sit for longer so that they kind of blend together longer. The ones that are going out though right now have sat for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So all that stuff is good. So that stuff's been sitting for a minute. Cause you probably made that like over 2 weeks ago. Especially the lemon. The lemon's been like that lemon's probably like 3 weeks old now.
Yeah, the lemon's
3-4 weeks old.
sitting.
The JDM air freshener scent? What's that?
Huh? What's JDM air freshener?
JDM air freshener scent. So I'm trying to get that as a scent. Which one? What is JDM?
Okay, for Johnny's question, do we cut them up? You can cut it up. Some people do, depending on what size wax warmer you have, because they have the plug-in ones that like hold like a little cube, or like the actual full-size one. For me, I don't have any of the plug-in ones. I know they sell like plug-in ones that like you can get them on Amazon or something, Bath and Body Works. But for me, because I have the full-size one, I just use one whole shot for that full-size one. And actually, I'm glad you guys said something. There's actually a wax warmer that's super great and one that I would recommend. I'll probably tell Jared to provide the link later, maybe tomorrow or something. But the top is made out of silicone, so I know a lot of wax warmers, it's like made out of glass, and so when the wax melts, it's like really hard to clean and shit. But because of this wax warmer that's made out of silicone, once it like cools down, all you do is like pop it up, which is like super efficient, so you don't have to like clean it up, get paper towels and all that bullshit. Earl Grey candle.
Yo, that would actually be really dope. You don't know nothing about no Earl Grey.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
That's why she shake her head like, like I know what Earl Grey means. Nah, you don't know about no Earl Grey. You're not a Trek nerd.
Oh my god, is that what that
Yeah,
is?
we gonna get some. Huh?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, John Luke T. Earl Grey. You know.
This girl.
Zaguzir says on the Discord, so I'll have to check that out. I need to get on the Discord anyways. So, which one did you order?
Johnny said I ordered melts.
Pataka agrees with the Earl Grey. Might have to look that up. Maybe see if we can put something together for that.
What?
For the Earl Grey.
Talking about
But
scent?
yeah, for the scent. For the scent.
But what would that smell like?
If it's the Earl Grey that I'm thinking of, it's like the tea. It's a very soothing type of thing, though. Like tea smells would probably be like a nice little soothing type of thing.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Some eggnog. Oh shit.
Eggnog. That'd be
For Christmas. That'd be for Christmas time. Christmas time we'll do like some
peppermint.
Eggnog, some peppermint, some gingerbread.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I already got ideas for that.
Stuff like that.
So I even I don't know if I want to say this.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah. So I even thought about like in Christmas time, you know how like they have like those advent calendars? I thought about doing like a wax advent calendar. What do you guys think about that? So like in December, right? Or probably be like mid-November, I would have a listing for like 25 days of Christmas wax or whatever.
You come up with 25 Christmas scents though?
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Huh.
Sure
that'd be cool.
And it don't even have to be all Christmas. It could be like, just whatever you want it to be. But I thought it would be so cool because people make advent calendars of fucking everything. Like,
This is true.
Cookies.
Christmas wax.
Candy. I mean, yeah, it's like Christmas wax advent calendar.
Commander said go get some Earl Grey tea for her. We'll wait.
So you guys would probably get a box instead of a bubble mailer. Because it'd be like literally 25 wax. Or types of wax.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever you want it to be. Hashtag. Hashtag whatever you want it to be. We all gonna see what you do with it.
I got a lot of great ideas. Can you tell? I'm just so excited for this.
Yeah, she's been glowing about this.
Like I love it's just something about making wax. It's just so it's almost like for me it's almost equivalent to fishing. I find fishing to be very relaxing.
That's how I feel about Gunpla.
Really? I mean, Gunpla's cool.
Yeah, Gunpla for me is that way. It's just very relaxing.
It is, but it's not as relaxing for me as fishing and making wax.
Yeah, when I'm in the zone with Gunpla though, Gunpla is like that.
It's like this.
It's very relaxing. You know, I can do it and be lost in it and look up in 4 hours have passed. Like I don't know what the fuck happened.
Huh.
That's how Gunpla is for me.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, Johnny's sister started a candle company this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, now's the
You
time.
got competition.
Now,
Now is the time to like make new businesses and stuff. Yeah. Now's the time for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Now's the time to get into YouTube. If you guys have ever wanted to become like a YouTuber or something, or get into YouTube or get into like content creation, now is definitely the time. Really, it's been past the time. The time to get into it was like March of last year, but you could still get into it now. You could still definitely get into it now. If you thought about it and you've been pondering if you should become a content creator or something that you wanted to do, now is definitely the time to do it, for sure. Buying thing I don't need is relaxing until stuff shows up, and then I'm disappointed in myself for having no self-control. As Cookie said, yeah, and I have too much anxiety about it. Man, don't worry about the anxiety. You just gotta jump out there, you know. Just jump out there. Oh shit, Commander Wolf talking about some food here: peach cobbler, pecan pie, gingerbread, cinnamon buns. You say, okay, I need to stop. I'm getting hungry. Yo, some peach cobbler. Yo, all these flavors he just gave. All those would be amazing.
Christmas ones.
Yeah, amazing.
Mm-hmm. I told you I already have some of these down. Like I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to wax it up.
Yeah. Let me see. I missed something. I saw something Johnny said. YouTube is fun instead of my podcast a couple of weeks ago. Oh yeah, make sure you guys go check out Johnny's podcast. He's been over there roasting people. Hydroponica, what's going on, man? Said what it do, y'all? What's up, man? Hazard said, I've wanted to Twitch stream for a long ass while, but yeah, I don't think I'm confident enough to do it. I'm not entertaining enough, and people don't want to see my fat ass on stream. I don't think I was really that entertaining, honestly. But I mean, y'all don't come here for me. Let's be honest. Just kidding.
They love you.
But yeah, man, definitely. I mean, if it's something you want to do, man, just get out there and just have a good time with it. You know, I implore that for everybody. You know, because now's the time to do it, man. So many people are trying to consume content right now, so you know, you just got to jump out there. You see, Johnny jumped out there. Johnny's been in it now for how long? You been at it now, Johnny? Almost a year now, maybe. Maybe not quite a year yet. But he jumped out there. Sleepy Fox has jumped out there. Dumpler Stop's out there. Plamo's been out there now. I would say just since like we've started to come together as a community, as like GU fam, like we've had a lot of people that have like just jumped out there, you know, and gotten their feet wet with it, you know, and love it. Like I have zero editing skills. That's fine. I mean, Johnny started with like zero editing skills too. I think even now Johnny's using like the bootleg version of Premiere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean, and it's, you see the videos still come out great. You know what I mean? So like, don't worry about all the rest of that stuff, you know? Bone Day said he's been thinking about it too. Yeah. Green Wolf said I thought about Twitch as well, but I'm mainly a gaming channel mainly. Andy said I'm just starting out on YouTube, jumped over from Twitch. That's right, Andy's got a channel as well. So yeah, we've got a good group of I'd say even if like you're just trying to come into this brand new, we've got a good group of content creators that are already in the community. And by the way, if you're a content creator and you're part of the Discord, let me know, or let one of the mods know on the Discord, because we do have a section for content creators on the Discord. But yeah. All right, Mark said, time for sleep pillows. Calling my name. Have a great night. Talk to you all next week. Hey, Mark, be safe out there, man. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, once you get going, it's hard to stop. Very true, Johnny says, mainly my YouTube helps me have a more personal connection with the hobby. Very true. Very, very true. Shit, I'm getting tired of my damn stuff. Oh, man.
Getting sleepy.
Got the yawns coming out, guys. All right. So next week we'll do a GU build party, since we didn't do it this time, and we got caught up with the movie and everything. So you got any parting words? We're gonna let you guys get to bed, and we're gonna go pass out ourselves. I gotta go work on my truck in the morning.
Go to the parents' house.
Go to the parents' house, all that good stuff.
Go grocery shopping.
Hopefully next week we'll have the stuff in. Hopefully it'll ship out. Hopefully.
I might message the person.
Yeah, maybe we should message and
Like,
see.
yo, what's the status?
See what the status is. You know, on my order. All right, let's see here. Haven't been done Gumpo streaming, but I have been trying to live stream first-person RPG games. Yeah, I mean, hey, just jump out there, guys. I know it's a little intimidating at first, but y'all can do it. You can do it. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up here, since it's like 1 o'clock now. This actually ended up being longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought we were gonna make this shorter than
I
this.
thought so, but we're having
But
fun.
we always have fun talking to you guys and just catching up with everybody. So next week we'll actually be back to building. You know, now that there's no movie coming out next week. Yeah. So we'll be back. We'll be back to building next week. So thanks guys for coming to hang out. Love you guys. As always, be safe this week out there. You know, make sure you wear your mask, do all those good things. You know, no drinking and driving, none of that bullshit. Summertime's coming, so you know, people start getting a little crazy when it starts getting warm outside. So just take care of yourself out there. You know, everybody's ready to like start running around with their heads chopped off. So thanks for coming out, guys. Love you guys. Yeah, it was cool to do a chat show, right? This is the first time we've ever done a chat show.
Right?
This is the first time, but never did one of these before.
Don't forget to check out the wax shop.
Yeah,
Did
don't
you add the
forget to
link
check
in
out the
there?
wax shop.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Love y'all. See you guys next week. Dang, where's my buttons at?
Yeah, where are your buttons at?
I don't know. We just stayed on the screen all night. All right, guys. Deuces.
Bye.